What up, y'all? It's your boy Clay. We're over here in Harlan, Iowa. I thought I was in Nebraska, but I'm about 40 miles east of it. We got our time right down, man. I drove to the last second last night. We got our time right down there, and so I just had to grab the closest spot. Harlan, Iowa. It's raining this morning. Saw a little bit of news at breakfast. The rain's supposed to get a little worse as we go into Nebraska and stuff, but I don't anticipate anything bad. I'm from the Northwest, so I've seen rain and stuff my whole life until I moved to Cali. But so the weather doesn't really bother me unless you're talking about tornadoes and stuff, and then I probably look out a little bit. But I've always been the type of guy when I'm trucking, you know, I've been through the Dakotas and the Midwest in wintertime and the Northwest in wintertime, chaining up on all the passes, you know, ice and snow. And I'm the type of guy, if they don't close the road, I'm usually going to take the load through. You know, some folks say, oh, we better stop, it's real windy and this and that, which I don't, you know, it's up to you. But I'm usually the type of guy, let's get this there unless the road is closed. And then I remember one time talking to Heather on the phone years ago, and a cop stopped me and he said, we don't suggest anybody go any further in here. And I said, is the road closed? And he said, no, we just don't suggest, especially your length. I had a set of doubles on. I said, okay, well, and then Heather goes, are you going to go? And I said, she was on the phone. And I said, yeah, he said I shouldn't go. He didn't say I couldn't go. So that's always been my deal. Let's get her done. But I'll do a little windshield. Well, it's probably stuck with the rain. Anyways, I'll get a little footage later. All right, have a great day, guys. We crossed from Nebraska into Sheridan. We're almost to Sheridan. I was out of time. I had to take my forced lunch. So came to the station here, got fuel, got DEF, a wonky way, but we got DEF and everything. So I'm just gonna walk some laps around this parking lot to, you know, get some steps in. We'll roll again in about 15 minutes after I took time to pump fuel and DEF. Lunch is darn near over. I only got a couple more hours to run, so we'll check in with you guys later, man. At a truck stop there, taking my lunch and getting some steps, and this old boy had his exhaust was busted on his big rig, so he was strapping it together and trying to get on down the road to a shop. So I helped him for a minute. I wasn't doing nothing, and he says, man, bro, you should go to truck school or something, get your CDL and drive a real truck. And I said, I got my CDL, bro. I've had it since 2019, or 2009, I mean. About 15 years. I'm sure I got well over 1 million miles, I believe I've said before, but I just don't think of stuff like that. Work is just work, you know? I don't remember looking down on box truck drivers over the years. I just don't remember thinking they weren't real truck drivers or anything like that. And that's what people think. Well, then you can think what you want. But I just found it a little odd. He ended up saying, man, I'm sorry. You know, but it's no big deal. But this was the most efficient way to start my motor carrier get my motor carrier number and start my own business, you know. I rent this. So, now, could I have rented a tractor? Yeah, but then you're over 26,000. There's a whole nother ball of wax you got to go through for the FMSCA. This was just the most efficient way to get going. So, yeah, I don't remember thinking box truck drivers weren't real drivers. Heck, half the companies I worked for over the years, once in a while I had to get in a box truck and drive it around. So it's just a tool, you know? It's just a tool to do your job. But yeah, that's kind of weird. Do you guys, if there's any CDL drivers out there, do you think us box truck drivers are wannabes or what? I'm interested to know. And it's okay if you're a hater. I'm just wondering, so let me know what you think. Later, I'll check in with you guys. Hey y'all, what's up? Port of entry, Scale House, Sheridan, Wyoming. Checking for permits, IFTA. I don't have to use IFTA on, I'm under 26,000, so I don't have to pay fuel tax. Rawlins, Wyoming, 10 hours off. Check this Econo Lodge out. I booked it with points on my company credit card, so didn't even cost me nothing. Let's see how it is. It smells a little bit like a 90s room, like they smoked in here in the 90s. Clean bed. What I like is a refrigerator, but I don't see one. Unless, yes. Cool. And a micro. Not bad. Not bad at all. It'll work for what I need it for. I'll see you guys tomorrow.